Do you want your outfits to go from this
Wow.
to this in Dress to Impress? Then you're in the right place. Hi guys, my name is Diana and today marks the start of my brand new series on Dress to Impress called Let Me Style You. So basically for every episode of this series we're going to have a guest over, we're going to talk about their level and what do they struggle with in Dress to Impress. Then we are both going to make an outfit for that specific theme and you guys are going to get to see my thought process as a glamour elite, and afterwards, here comes the good part, I am going to walk them through a whole restyling process and give them useful tips that you guys can use as well for your day-to-day outfit. So make sure to stick around and subscribe because I post Dress to Impress content every single day. Now let's get right into it. This is our lovely guest for today. Her name is Aurora. Everybody say hi, Aurora. She's a trendsetter and she wants to do an alt outfit today because this is her favorite aesthetic and she struggles with getting it right. So basically how this is going to work, we're going to split it up. We're going to take around 7 minutes, and afterwards we're going to meet right back here and we're going to give her some feedback on her outfit while you guys get to watch me making mine. So is that clear, Aurora? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Let's get right into it. So firstly, I'm just going to take everything off and we can talk a bit about what alternative style is and what I'm going to try to do today. Basically, alternative as a style in itself is something that can come into so many different shapes and forms, and I think alternative has a lot of sub-styles as well, correct me if I'm wrong. And I think that a lot of us folks that are in our early 20s or mid 20s, even late 20s, I would say, used to be alt in our teenage years without even realizing it. So basically for today I will do an alternative outfit that is heavily inspired by the Tumblr era of 2010s, like this decade. This used to be my favorite thing ever. I used to be a teenager when it was like that time in 2010s, wherever I am in my early 20s now. So this is exactly how I used to dress, and I think that this style that I'm going to try to recreate today, it will be heavily inspired by Tumblr and like bands such as The Neighborhood, like you know the vibe that you used to get when you listen to Sweater Weather, or when you were a teenager who just discovered Arctic Monkeys for the first time, like 505, that song, exactly that. So you will see a lot of plaid, a lot of tartan, a lot of like ripped stuff, a lot of thigh-high socks, and this was popular. This was popular back in my day, back when I was a teenager. Everybody used to do that. I think that when I used to be a teenager, it was the trend with the galaxy leggings was slowly fading, and we were like stepping into this basically reckless youth who just discovered like these sad songs, these cool alternative bands, and we all desperately wanted to be like the people, like the girls primarily that they sing about in their songs. I know that I was someone who used to dress like this and I don't regret it. I think that this gives you like a lot of personality, and I love that I used to do that. And, at the moment I don't really dress like this anymore. As I said in one of my previous videos, I used to dress basically in a very like chic academia kind of way. Like dark academia is kind of my aesthetic, but I still listen to these songs. This is basically my favorite genre of music. It's really nostalgic. I like this type of like sad, nostalgic, like deep music with a message. So these are perfect examples of this. I don't know if you guys remember like when we all collectively discovered like Blurry Face, like my name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. This song, whatever. I'm not a particularly good singer, but like, yeah, I'm just giving you guys all of the info you need so you can understand the type of alternative that I am going for today. Basically, I will go for a lot of asymmetry. As I said, this is particularly why I chose this top, and I'm looking for something to layer it with, but because I chose this is a very difficult piece to layer, particularly like my go-to layering pieces like this corset and the previous one don't really work on it, so I will have to find something better because I want to make a bit of a more complex outfit today. I will be adding those gloves, like fingerless gloves, because this is also something that was super popular back then. As beautiful as the rose corset is, I fear it does not work with this shirt. I will keep on looking for something that might potentially work. But anyways, let's just color everything so you get an idea. I will make it this shade of green. I feel like this is a good vibe for what I'm going for. Basically, everything will be in shades of muted colors. I won't be using anything that is way too vibrant because I feel like it's not specific to the kind of art that I'm going for. I will be putting a tartan, like plaid. Am I saying this correctly? Plaid pattern on this shorts. I will be making this belt stripy because I feel like in itself this looks very alternative, like this combination of patterns. I am putting the tartan the plaid, the tartan, I don't even know, you guys, this pattern on the thigh-high socks as well. And I feel like when I make them this shade of red, it gives like that particular vibe that I'm desperately trying to go for. I just love the way this looks. I put the timbers because I feel like timbers were very popular back then, and specifically like timbers and Doc Martens were like the alt shoes, if you ask me. Like, I know that everybody wanted a pair of Doc Martens and this type of like timbers looking shoes, and I was a victim as well. I love this kind of shoes and I always will. I still wear these things in real life, and I also wear a lot of Mary Janes. This is kind of what I am going for as my shoes. So basically, any face could work for this theme. You don't need any particular features, but I chose one of the faces that I made that had piercings just to fit more into the stereotypical expectation kind of this theme. I'm just adding this belt top for a little bit more detail, and I also think that it fits beautifully, and also because there's not a lot that I can layer with this. But I think that maybe this only top toggle with no fur could look good and be even more asymmetric, like there on the bottom part. I think this could potentially look very, very well for what we're trying to go for. And I actually really like the cutout that this gives now. It looks like a kind of like a bandana top cutout. Time's almost ready, so make sure to stick around to see Aurora's outfit. So here we are, you guys. This is the outfit that she came up with. I think she looks beautiful. However, this is very simple outfit and she lacks patterns, she lacks detail, and we're going to fix that. We're going to take her concept and basically transform it, basically just adjust it so it's on Glamour Elite level. I asked her if she would be okay if I change this one specific detail from her concept. So basically I want her to wear some sort of pants instead of a skirt, and she said that is totally okay and she believes me to transform her idea. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build this outfit at a Glamour Elite level, but with shorts this time around. She will basically take off everything and we will start restyling it. And I will also like give you guys and her bunch of tips that you can use in your outfits as well. The first thing that we're going to address are going to be the shoes, because these coach shoes are beautiful but they are super flat, and I will show you and her guys a super cool shoe combo that you can do, and it's for free in the non-VIP room. Um, Basically you have to combo these combat boots with these shoes over here, and you get like this super beautiful boots, and they're detailed and they have volume around them. You just have to color them accordingly, like the way you want them to. Aurora will make them all black because it fits her vibe that she's going for with the outfit. We are moving on to the dressing rooms, and I want her to equip this beautiful everlasting bodysuit, and I want her to use a pattern instead of making it all black. We're basically just looking at what patterns could potentially match it, because there's a tip for you guys. When you have to make an outfit that is mainly black, use pattern instead of black so you have more detail, because when you make everything a big blob of black, it loses structure and detail. So this is a very good way to address this. Next, I want her to add these ruffled shirts that you can get basically for free using Pink Cash in the Pink Cash store, and I want her to color them this dark shade of dim gray. We recently learned what dim gray is in my color challenge video. It's basically a super dark shade of gray. And I want her to address the ties situation because I feel like there's a lot missing on the ties, so we need to layer stuff there. We will first put on a belt. This is probably the best belt to put when you don't have VIP. You also can pattern this belt, by the way, which is exactly what we're going to do to add even more detail to her look, because that's exactly what you want to do when your look has to be black. You need to add dimension with patterns, basically. So we chose this pattern for the belt. We will just color the metal part gray, a darker shade of gray, and we're also going to put something on the ties. We will put these garters and we will color them to fit the skin. Basically, like this part will be black, this part will be gray, and the heart will also be gray. And I think that this is all for us from the dressing room, because I want to show Aurora and you guys this nice secret way to add more detail to your outfit. There's a secret toggle to this skirt which is only belt, and it's a fantastic way to add more detail when you're wearing something that is skin tight like she is now, and this just adds like a pop of color and even more detail. We're going to go ahead now and look at what hair combos she had saved, just to see if she has anything that fits the alt vibe better. These are all very beautiful hairs. This is also cute. This is also pretty and updo, but I think we need something down like this one. I think this one is the best that she has, that at least the best for the team anyway. We're going to stick with this one for today. And now, because Aurora has costume makeup, actually we're going to go and see some more of her work, if any of her faces fits better. All very beautiful, also cute. This is also super pretty, but I don't know, maybe another one would be better. I think that this is the winner for this team because it has more dramatic eye makeup. I like this one the most. Now we're going to give her some beautiful hairpins for even more detail, and we're going to make them great to match the rest of her outfit. And voila! Here's your restyled Aurora. Everything we used was practically free from the non-VIP room, except of course the costume makeup, and I think this is a huge level up and this is a huge improvement. Make sure to comment down below if this is a glow up or a glow down, but I think she looks absolutely beautiful and she's practically mugging me, you guys. Look at her. She's so beautiful. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe to keep up with my new series, but also because I post Dress to Impress content every single day. Thank you guys so much once again, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and see you guys next time. Bye bye!